Hello, this is Matt McKenna again, and I'm here to show you how to perform some basic trim edits on the screencast that we created in the previous module. So the first thing we want to do is open one of our previous screencasts. By default, and what we set up in our previous module is that the screencasts we recorded saved into the movies directory in the default user's home directory. So my default user is M. McKenna, and I'm going to go to my movies directory, and you see that I have screen recordings here. And I'm going to choose screen recording 8, and your screen recordings may vary depending on how many screen recordings you actually did do here. So it is open, and I'm going to go a little bit over the interface here, and right where my mouse is moving, this is the control bar where we can control volume, play, rewind, fast forward, full screen the video. And also, I would like you to pay attention to right here where it says 0000 and negative 000349. This is what's known as time code. So if I drag the playhead here, 26 seconds. So these first two zeros are hours, minutes, and seconds. So right now, where the playhead is at, it means that the video has been played, or the playhead is at 26 seconds into the video, and that there are 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the video. So time code is extremely important when doing trim edits on screencasts here. So the first thing you need to do is watch your screencast from beginning to end and identify, using time code, the areas that you want to trim. It's very important to note that trimming means only taking footage off the very beginning or the very end of the screencast. You can edit out of the middle, but that requires a more advanced editing technique not covered in this lesson. So for this example, I'm going to say I want to take 9 seconds off the beginning and 11 seconds off the end of the screencast. And this is just completely arbitrary. This particular example screencast is already edited properly. So I want to say I want to take 9 seconds off here and 11 seconds off here at the end. So to do that, what I want to do is go up to the Edit menu and select Trim. As you see, the control bar is changing now from what it is normally to a basic, very simple editing timeline. So like I said, I wanted to take 9 seconds off the beginning of this. So to do this, I'm just going to drag this yellow bar to where I see 9 seconds. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that exactly to 9 seconds, but that's 8.66 seconds. So let's say I'm happy with that. I'm going to hit Trim, and that performed that edit. And I'm going to play this for a second. So let's say that wasn't exactly where I wanted my trim edit to take place. I can go and undo that, which is very important. I'm going to undo, and I'm going to move this all the way to the beginning.
Hi, this is Matt McKenna.
And you see that that trim edit was undone. So I'm going to try to do the trim again, and this time I'm going to move this up to 908 or 8.91 again. I'm going to hit Trim. Let's say I'm happy with that trim edit just for the sake of this tutorial. And you can repeat the trim and undo as many times until you get it exactly right and precise. But let's say I am happy with this, so I'm going to go to the File menu, and I'm going to go to Save As. And it's important to go to Save As because we don't want to overwrite our original unedited copy. And I'm going to say Save As Screen Recording 8 Edit Beginning. I think I spelled that correctly. And I'm going to hit Save. While that's saving, you notice that instead of screen recording 8, the title of this video changed from screen recording 8 -edit beginning. And now I wanted to trim the end. And remember, I said that we wanted to take off the last 11 seconds of this video. So we're gonna have to do a little math here, as we see now that there's 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this particular screencast. So that means we're going to have to remove the last 11 seconds, which should take us to 3:29. So keep that in mind. We have to go to 3:29 to take off the last 11 seconds here. We're going to go back up to the edit menu to trim. And you see the control bars turning to the basic edit bar here, and we're going to take this to 3:29, and again, these are just arbitrary points. So when you're editing yours, you will have defined exact points where you want to edit, whether you've needed to record a few times, or it took you a little time switching through applications or something like that. So let's say that's where I want my trim point to be. I'm going to hit trim again. And let's say that wasn't exactly right. I'm going to, again, go to the edit menu and undo trim. You see it put 11 seconds back on the bottom here. So I am going to go to the edit menu and go to trim again, and let's get this to 3:29 exactly. That's close enough. Hit trim. Like I said, for the sake of this screencast, I'm just going to say that is exactly where I want it, and I'm going to do a save as again, and I'm going to, instead of saying screen recording 8 edit beginning, I'm going to say edit final. Oops. So now, once this saves, I'm going to have a screen recording that has both the beginning and the end portions trimmed properly. And that would leave me with really 3 different files here. The screen recording 8.mov was my original screen recording that's completely unedited. Then there's the screen recording 8 edit beginning, which only has the beginning portion trimmed off. And then my final one, screen recording 8 edit final, has both the beginning and the end trimmed. Thank you very much.